Man has got the biggest FUD.
So, starting a new job today. Pretty excited about it. Kind of just raring to go, basically. I'm one of those types of people where I'm better when I'm busy. Not distracted, just busy. And you're probably wondering where I was Saturday and Sunday morning. And I will explain that in a second. Oh shit, can't relate. It's only 36. That's alright. Plenty of time, plenty of time. I do want to apologise if you were expecting videos every day. Like I said, it wasn't something that fully decided on in regards to doing a daily vlog, or whether it was just gotta be kind of when I feel like it. But I have been enjoying doing the actual morning vlogs, and I really do appreciate all the feedback that I've been getting back. Mainly everything has been amazingly positive, and I'm glad that people are seeing what I'm trying to do as being a positive thing to do. But I can't stand you up, mate. Like, I can't stand you up. Right, that's the best that I can do. So I want to send a special shout out to Dan, Brad and Criminox. I'll link their YouTube channels in the description box below, as well as with a couple more bits of information that I want to talk about later on. But the reason why there wasn't a vlog on Saturday and Sunday is because I did film it Friday morning, but Friday and Saturday ended up just being really bad days mentally. See, because over the weekend on Friday, because it was that much of a bad day, I got to the point of having to ring the Samaritans. And if you don't know what the Samaritans are, they are a 24-hour helpline for people that suffer from mental health disorders, suicidal thoughts, thoughts of self-harm. Life is just getting too much for them, and they really just need someone to talk to and to unload onto. Now, just a quick disclaimer, nothing happened. I didn't end up doing anything stupid. I'm absolutely fine. You don't need to worry about me. But it's just the fact that those thoughts were there, and they were really worrying in regards to the fact that those thoughts were there. So I needed to do something about it. And the thing is, before actually ringing them, I felt an overwhelming sense of shame for the fact that I was at a point where I needed to ring these people. You know, you shouldn't feel like that for having to cry out for help. This is where I feel like I should have done the Casey Neistat thing and wear sunglasses. When I was a bit young, I used to be one of those guys that used to take the piss out of people that appeared weak, do you know what I mean, or would need to use services like that. And really and truly, that's wrong. And that's one of the first things that I realised when I did ring the Samaritans. Because at the end of the two-hour phone call, I did feel a lot better. It did help me to get myself out of that bad spot that I was in. There's such a huge problem with mental health, like, around the world. And there's such a huge stigma attached to it as well. And after going through that experience with the Samaritans, I just felt like it was just such a ridiculous situation to be in. No one should feel ashamed about needing to ask for help or not understanding the situation that they're in. No one should be ridiculed for it. I feel so shameful for being one of those types of people that used to do that, really. But these are amazing services that need to be shouted about and promoted a whole lot more. So this isn't a cry for help. This isn't, you know, anything like that. I mean, it was difficult for me to do this video and explain what was going on and actually put it out there to people that I'm experiencing these problems. But at the same time, I have to do this video because I have to let people know, if you are ever in a position like I was in, call the Samaritans, call mine. I'll put the links in the description below. So it's taken me about 2 weeks to actually finish this video because it was really playing on my mind. So, you know, I apologize for the sudden change in attire, but I still felt like this video needed to get out there and just let you know what's been going on with myself. Primarily the main point that I wanted to make with this video is that these services are out there, the Samaritans are out there, Mind are out there, and they are great resources for people with mental disorders. For the second time in my life, I've got to a point where it was really scary. The first time I didn't have anybody around to talk to, you know, and it was probably the scariest point in my life. This time around, you know, I bit the bullet and I actually used these services. I got past the stigma, I got past the prejudice, I got past, you know, all these thoughts and feelings that I've had from growing up about these types of services, and that you are weak for using these services, or you are less of a man, less of a person for using those services. And it's not like that at all. Forget what other people are telling you, forget what other people are saying about these types of things, because at the end of the day, it's only you who's going through these situations. It's only you, you know, that are feeling these things, that are having these thoughts in your head. I'm not saying that it's only you're the only person out there in the world that's experiencing these things, same as me. I'm not the only person who's going through these types of situations. It's for that very reason that I want to put this video out there and let you know that you're not alone. There are things available that can help out if you are ever in the same type of situation that I've been in. So I apologize for this being quite a serious and longer video than the other morning vlogs. The morning vlogs will be back. I will be back on them. I've still not decided if they are going to be daily or not, but I will try and do them as much as I possibly can. But I am human. You know, I do have my bad days, but it's what these things are all about, how to combat these bad days, how to get through them, you know, and set yourself back on a good path. So with that, I hope you have an amazing weekend. Take it easy, and blessings to you all.